Hey humans, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Chojas and I'm an artist based in Raleigh, North Carolina. Today I bring to you another tattoo video, and this one is quite creative. Honestly, this design I will take almost no credit. She sent me an embroidery pattern. Is that how you call those? Like she sent me an embroidered sheet with this like half horse, half mermaid character, which is I guess a sea horse, but an actual like land horse for the sea and not like what you normally would think. And it is a seahorse. And I just made some changes to it and adapted it to my style and to something more tattooable. But yeah, definitely not my idea, but I thought it was super cool. I love when people ask me for creative stuff or magical fantasy kind of creatures. I love that. So yeah, this one, she got it on the back of her shoulder, which is a little bit hard to tattoo. That skin is hard, and also the position that you have to be in is kind of very uncomfortable. Like your arm and back and shoulder and neck gets so sore, but she loved it and it was worth it. So I actually tattooed already her wife, and I will be sharing that tattoo with you guys very soon. It's like a butterfly compass tattoo. Also a very cool idea. So I was thinking of talking about something very off topic, I guess, but that I've been kind of thinking about. I was talking with a friend the other day, and we were talking about just like loving yourself, and how even though it's been so long and we're so much older and supposedly more mature and everything, it's still so hard to love yourself. And you still get this, she was telling me like she would still get this instinct of comparing herself, especially physically, to other women, especially when she was with her boyfriend. Like she hated that would happen to her. Like that's not something that resonates with her rationally, but it would just come up, and that make her feel kind of bad about not having accomplished like fully loving herself, and also having those kind of thoughts. Like she was talking how she admires other women that you can tell they're so comfortable in how they look and who they are, and they wouldn't be comparing themselves even if they were next to the most objectively speaking, I guess, beautiful woman in the world. And that made me think a lot. I don't know if I do this, I probably also do. I think I am better, but then this this is what made me think even more, because I answered I don't know what to her, but she said like, and I know I'm beautiful and I'm funny and I'm smart, and therefore I love myself, and that should be enough. And that's when it just clicked to me, because I was thinking about my love for her, which doesn't depend at all in her being beautiful or funny or smart or anything at all. She could change completely, she could anything, and I would still love her. My love for her is not conditional. It doesn't depend on any of those qualities. My love for her is unconditional and will always be. I know that to be true to my core. That's not gonna change. And that's where I was thinking that's the way we are supposed to love ourselves, loving ourselves unconditionally, not thinking like, you know what, I can start growing to love my body type, for example. And I don't know, maybe try to look for more positive influences of people that have your body type, or being like, you know what, I might not never absolutely love my body, but I do think I'm really creative, or I'm really anything. I know a lot, I'm very knowledgeable, I'm a science genius or whatever. And then you're like, so therefore I can still love myself because I have something that I think it's more important to me than how I look. And I think it's still not that. That's still progress. And I guess that's where I'm probably at, or I started at, and I'm trying to transcend from there. Maybe I'm even lying, I'm not even there. Who knows? But I think what we should be moving toward is having that unconditional love that we do have for so many people, maybe your partner or close friends, or especially I guess family, like siblings, parents. You love them and you will always do, even though you can see their flaws, even though they might change or have changed over the years, and you still love them, and it's not a conditional thing. And you should have that kind of love for yourself, and maybe even deeper at that. So I don't know, I guess that's the kind of self-love we should strive for. And then the other thought that I was having is like, I was trying to think like she felt guilty for comparing herself, and I would too. And I was like, we shouldn't feel guilty, because this is just coming up to us, and you are rationally not okay with it, and you wish it wasn't like that, so you know better, but it's still happening. And then I'm like, how can we blame ourselves? Like, women weren't anything basically without whomever they were married to, like whoever man would like kind of own them, and it was actually women were property. And therefore, of course, our nature was to compare ourselves to the other women, because being better, especially physically, because was the probably almost only characteristic that mattered, was really important for you to survive and for you to be okay, and for your kids after to be okay. So it was like a survival mechanism. It was what mattered. It was like objectively what mattered. How we just a few generations later just get rid of that instinct out of nowhere. It's really, you can, but it's something you have to do actively. It's not like it's like the whole thing of being positive, you know, like about like just think positive. And it's like, yeah, I'm not kind of wired to be positive. I'm wired to be negative. We all are. The genes that survive are the genes of people that were negative, because negative people would pay more attention to danger, and therefore they would survive. And that's why we are wired to focus more on the negative. And it does take, and you can't stop being that way, and it's worth not being that way anymore in our modern world. But it does take a conscious effort of becoming very aware of your thoughts and changing your thought patterns and habits to be able to be positive. It's not just that you know being positive would be better and therefore you are, you know. And I think it's kind of the same way with not comparing yourself to other women as a woman. And this is very much what just came to mind, and not necessarily the truth or based on anything. It's more of my humble opinion that I would love to know what your opinions are. It's more like having a conversation with you, and maybe you pushing me even more, and then me pushing what I just said to thinking something else, and kind of morphing, just like a chat basically, not giving you truth or facts here. But yeah, anyways, I hope you love this tattoo, or you like this tattoo. Definitely, if you want to get a tattoo by me, you can contact me through the comments or email or whatever, and I would love to tattoo you if you can come to Raleigh. If not, we can also I can design a tattoo for you to get tattooed by someone else. This is something I've been doing lately, so yeah, that's something you can ask from me as well. And I'm thinking of putting these designs in merge and print. I haven't done yet. This one will not be part of it though, because this is not my original idea, so I don't feel comfortable. Even though I changed it quite a bit, I still don't feel comfortable making merch of something that it's not my original idea, that designs in my style would be. And give me a like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more of my work or hear more of my ranting. And without further ado, that's it from me, humans. Bye!